Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. First leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. It was meant to be the second leg, but since Liverpool are moaning bitches, yeah, Jurgen Klopp is a moaning bitch, yeah, got the fucking game postponed last week, yeah. Anyways, first leg. Listen, the result. I'm happy with. I'm happy with the result. I saw the lineups before the game. I said, listen, I'd be happy with a 0-0 draw. Because looking at the lineups, bro, that's what it looked like we were gonna get. 0-0 draw. That looked like the best we could get. You know what I'm saying? The result is good. Next week at the Emirates, I just hope we can do the job in it. But the main talking point of today's game, yeah, is the red card. And guess who got the red card? You don't even need to say his name. You already know who it is. You already know who it is, bro. That fraud of a fucking footballer. You know what I'm saying? Granit Xhaka. How many fucking times is this guy gonna make stupid decisions like that? Game after... No, this guy, listen. He has purple patches, yeah? Where he fools people into thinking he's good. And then he comes back to his regular self by pulling out stupidity like that. I've been getting onto him ever since, bro, for years. All these little purple patches, people are saying, oh no, Xhaka's our most important player, this and that. The past couple of games, I've said, yeah, Xhaka's showing his importance. Because he was having a purple patch. So during the purple patch, he actually looked decent. But then he comes back and does this bullshit, bruv. Honestly, fuck you, Granit Xhaka, innit? Fuck you, man. Yeah? I swear, my head was completely gone at that point. Completely gone, bruv. There was no need to make that tackle. No fucking need. Jota took a heavy touch. That touch went straight to Ramsdale. And that dickhead Xhaka decided to put his boot up. As if that would have done anything. First of all, yeah, Granit Xhaka, you're slow as shit. You ain't catching up to Diego Jota. And the funny thing is, Xhaka saw that Jota was there behind him. He saw. And yet he fucking... I don't even know what the fuck this guy did. What kind of decision was that? Xhaka is slow as shit. And not just physically. Mentally as well. Mentally, this guy is slow as fuck, bruv. Yeah? The decisions he makes suggest my point. The most brain-dead fucking footballer I've ever seen. The guy has no brain. He can't think. Literally. It's like every other game we get a red card. And not just... By the way, majority of them are from Xhaka, but not all of them are from Xhaka. Not just Xhaka. Just our players having those little bozo moments inside them. Those little lapses of concentration, clumsy tackles. And sometimes referees might play a part in it. I don't know. But we always have that in us. It's a fucking joke. When are we going to get... Since Mikel Arteta joined Arsenal, we've had the most red cards. 13. 13 red cards since Mikel Arteta joined. The discipline is horrible. And I bet 99% of them is Granit Xhaka. 100%. This guy's love story with red cards is unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. He loves a red card, Granit Xhaka. Fucking bozo, bro. And thanks to him now, we only have one central midfielder available, Sambi Lokonga. We saw Xhaka line up today, we were like, oh good, he's back. We have another central midfielder at least to partner Lokonga. And this fucking dickhead goes and does that. And now he's suspended for 3 games. So now we only have one fit central midfielder. Oh my word. Obviously, Thomas Partey and Mohamed El-Nini are at the African Cup, so we ain't got them two. Yeah? And that's about it. Xhaka was one of them, and now he's suspended. So he's not going to play against Tottenham. A big game like Tottenham. You know he got a big game against Tottenham, and you fucking do that. Fuck out of here, Xhaka. Honestly, all these Arsene Wenger players need to fuck off. I'm tired of them. Yeah? I'm glad we fucked off most of them now. Most of them are gone. Xhaka probably Lacazette, the only ones that are left. And Rob Holding. Bro, fuck all of these guys off. Yeah? Literally, Granit Xhaka he's not the answer. He's not good enough. He's not the fucking answer. Just because, yeah, he's apparently experienced, yeah, and has little purple patches here and there, does not mean he's the answer, bruv. Bring in a midfielder. Before Sunday, I want Arsenal signing a midfielder. Yeah? Jack Wilshere, the guy's been training with Arsenal week after week. Initially, I was against the signing of Jack Wilshere. Up until this point, we only have one fit central midfielder. Bruv, if Jack Wilshere can sign tomorrow, I'd sign him. We're linked with Arthur Melo, yeah, from Juventus. Bruv, get him in as soon as possible. Pay the money. It's a loan, obviously, but bro, bring him in. Even Mikel Arteta, yo, if Mikel Arteta wants to put on his boots and play in the midfield, roll back the years, bro, you be my guest, Mikel. Mikel, you might as well join this team and play in the midfield as a player manager. Because we have no midfielders now. And Odegaard has COVID. He might not be available for Tottenham. Tomiyasu's still out with an injury. I hope he's back for Tottenham. And Smith Rowe as well. Oh my word. Our team is literally so like depleted right now in terms of injuries and depth and shit like that. It's a joke. And I've fully turned this whole video into an Arsenal kind of injury like crisis talk or whatever. But listen, this whole XHAKA red card is what caused all of this shit. I mean, it caused me to talk about all this shit because it has an impact now on everything. Everything Mikel Arteta. I feel sorry for Mikel Arteta, like to some extent. Because as much as he gets criticism, them players, yeah, always fucking let him down. Always let him down, bro. It's a fucking joke. But on the bright side, yeah, okay, I'm moving on past the XHAKA shit right now. The bright side, we did not lose. We got the red card. I thought, yeah, that's it. Classic Arsenal. Now, I'll have to look in actually decent in the opening minutes. Defending all right. Looking at creating a few breakaways. We get a red card. I'm like, cool, that's it. A whole game plan out the window. Man are going to get peppered now. Going to ship goals for fun. But we didn't. Arteta actually made a decent substitution. Took off Edin Ketia and brought on Rob Holding to play with a back five and Lokonga sitting deep in Martinelli and Saka, like just next to him and Lacazette up top. And in a few instances in this game, we actually had good breakaways where we could have scored. We created better chances than Liverpool. And we had 10 men. Liverpool could not break us down. They couldn't, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's why next week at the Emirates, yeah, the second leg, we have to do our job. We have to do it, man. Am I confident we could do our job? Well, if you've got bozo players like Granit Xhaka and them, man, in this team, I ain't confident. I ain't confident, bruv. Despite it being our home, the Emirates and shit, I ain't confident, man. You know what I'm saying? And today's game, listen, the team defended well. Defended really, really well. There was a few shaky moments in there, first of all. For even before the red card, Ramsdale having a shaky moment there, shooting the ball, Henderson intercepting it. Gabriel and Ben White having a miscommunication, like playing a shitty pass back to Ramsdale, and the ball goes out for a corner. Even that's a simple pass. Even Rob Holding had a few not like shaky moments defensively, but like his passes were kind of off, like playing it back to Ramsdale, playing hospital passes to him, man. Instead of passing it nice on the ground, the guy like lobbed it back to Ramsdale. That's putting the keeper under pressure. That's what you call a hospital pass, a hospital ball. Like passes that just put your teammates under pressure. That's what it is, hospital pass. But luckily for us, it didn't do anything. And even that Minamino chance at the end, Liverpool looked the most threatening in those final 5 minutes of added time. That Minamino chance they had, oh my word. I thought that was it. I mentally prepared myself to concede a goal. But luckily, yeah, Minamino could have controlled the volley and it went over. Listen, getting a draw and a clean sheet as well at Anfield today is a big miracle. No one, I didn't expect that. I expected us to lose badly, looking at their lineup and our lineup. And first of all, yeah, is that what Klopp calls a lineup that's full of that's COVID, there's been COVID hit? Huh? Is that what you call a team that's been literally depleted by COVID? Klopp? Honestly, Jurgen Klopp, first of all, I wonder what fucking excuse he's going to make today, that moaning prick, bruv. He's a prick. Jurgen Klopp, go brush your teeth, bruv. Yeah, those new teeth you got, go brush them, you fucking waste, man. I'm sick. Jurgen Klopp pisses me off. You know, he's always moaning and shit. Liverpool, you cannot tell me that postponement of last week's game was not strategic. Yeah? I am pretty sure they had enough players available for that game. They could have played some academy kids here and there. But they decided, you know what? Let's just wait till all our players are back. And all their players were back today. Apart from the ones at AFCON, obviously. Yeah? And the fucking thing that just absolutely confuses me. Yeah? Klopp said he had a lot of false positive tests. So it turns out some of those players didn't even have COVID. Someone tell this guy that the chances of getting a false positive COVID test, yeah, is very slim. There's like a 0.00001 chance of that even happening, Klopp. The chances are slim, you know, very rare. So how you mean to tell me that your whole squad had false positives. That many people in one team. How fucking convenient, mate. You'll be, bruv, you're a fucking cheat, innit? Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. Shame on Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Fucking cheat. Scummy club. Honestly. Them, man, I can't stand them. Can't stand Liverpool. Up until this whole thing with our semi-final, Liverpool were a club that I genuinely like. You know, they were kind of likeable for me, you know? Kind of a likeable team. The only other likeable team in the Big Six for me was Liverpool. I kind of respect Liverpool. After that, fuck Liverpool. Nah, bruv, I don't care, innit? All my respect for Liverpool is gone. Gone, bruv. Yeah? And listen, our next game, like I've been saying this whole video, yeah? Moving on to our next game now, is Tottenham at their ground on Sunday with this depleted ass squad. Yo, we should do what Klopp did with Liverpool. We should fake our COVID tests. Yeah? Everybody, you know what? Everybody get in a room with Odegaard. Just lock yourself in the room with Odegaard. Catch COVID from him and get the game postponed. Because I try to play Tottenham with all these players out, bruv. No midfielders. It's a joke. But obviously, we're not going to do that because, yeah, like, common sense, innit? But if we can sign a midfielder or, like, make him, I don't know. Listen, Tottenham's going to be a tough game. North London derby. And it's a must-win game. It's a must-win game, Tottenham. Literally, there's no game I want to win more than that. I want to beat Tottenham, then beat Liverpool. That's what we want. But will we get that? I do not know, bruv. The confidence for me is not there. For me, I'm not feeling no confidence for like them two ties next week. Because this team have always got bozo, especially when Tottenham are looking shit right now. Every time Tottenham are looking shit, yeah, we play them, they beat us. We saw it. We see it so many times. No matter how shit Tottenham are playing, we play them in a derby, we always gift them. No, it's not that they even play better than us. We gift it to them. Gift it. We need to get cut that out of our game if you want to beat Tottenham, yeah? And if we don't, of course, I'm not confident for the Tottenham game. But we'll see what happens in that game, innit? Listen, that's been my match review. I know I spoke a lot about everything, really, surrounding the club situation at the moment. Not just this game, but I just had to get this off my chest, man, because it's really fucking pissing me off. So, yeah, man, that's been my match review, plus all this other shit. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.